The Oakland Raiders host the Jacksonville Jaguars this week. BETDAQ has Oakland installed as a 5.5-point favorite, 39.5 the total in this game. The Raiders almost shocked the football-watching world last week. They were double-digit dogs on the road in Indianapolis. Could have and probably should have won that game. They had a fourth-quarter lead before Andrew Luck led the Colts from behind. But if you're a Raiders fan, you had to like what you saw, especially out of that defense. The Oakland defense has been bad for quite some time. Dennis Allen took over last year as head coach. Allen is a defensive guy. His previous position was defensive coordinator with the Denver Broncos. That defense was really bad last year. Allen did not like what he saw, so wholesale personnel changes on defense in the offseason, and they certainly looked a lot better last Sunday, really locking down an explosive Indianapolis Colts offense after the first quarter. Colts got off to a good start on offense in that game, but once the Raiders got their bearings, the Colts could not move the ball consistently. And this week, the Raiders have a team coming to town that has the single worst offense in the NFL. I know we're only through week 1 of the season, but I feel like I can say with confidence the Jags are the worst offense in the league. Last week in their season opening 28-2 loss to the Kansas City Chiefs, the Jags did not cross the 36-yard line until midway through the fourth quarter. Their own 36-yard line. That's right. For 3.5 quarters, the Jacksonville Jaguars did not get within 13 yards of the 50-yard line. That's how pathetic of an offensive performance it was. So Oakland, after what we saw on the road in Indianapolis last week, I expect them to totally suffocate the Jacksonville offense this week. Of course, Oakland's going to be one of many teams to suffocate this Jacksonville offense this year. The Jags are so bad this season. I believe they're going to be worse than they were last year when they were 2-14. A new regime this year in Jacksonville. Dave Caldwell took over as new general manager, but I'm not sure if he's trying to tank the season or what. Did not address the quarterback situation, which was one of the worst in the league last year, is one of the worst in the league again this year. Jags are starting 2 rookies in the secondary. They did not re-sign their better players, guys like linebacker Darryl Smith. They were not active in free agency, bringing in proven veteran players. They did bring in a lot of young, unproven guys. Just not sure that's the best way to go, again, unless you're trying to tank the season and purposefully lose, which some people have suggested that that's just what the Jaguars are trying to do. And based on their roster, they don't appear to be better in any area than they were last year. It's hard to argue with the people who think that maybe the Jaguars are intentionally tanking this season. That means fade them every chance you get, including this week. Oakland, clearly the best team in this situation. Back the Raiders, lay the 5.5. Don't worry about it.